Hello everybody, welcome all of you. My name is Shivaraman, Director of Europe Study Center. So we are going to have this live session. You all would have seen the topic because many people ask us, do we have to plan at undergraduation level itself? We need to go abroad. And also there is a confusion between, do we have to plan for our masters or we need to go for employment? So we are going to discuss about all these parameters. And as always, we are going to discuss about the advantages of studying in a European country. Yes, plenty of other things. 1 second, I'll just put this to silent. So the format is very simple as always. You all can ask me your questions to the WhatsApp number 988-445-7722. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. And as always, like the last show, the best question, we would like to give a small token of appreciation, a small gift voucher from our side, so that you have taken time out to ask a nice question. We want to appreciate that. And moreover, we wanted to create an awareness basically. And in this live session, you will not hear any foolish promises like, you will get a job confirmedly, we will get you scholarship, you're going to get citizenship, you can take your wife along with you. This is how the other agents and consultants talk. No, we don't talk all those rubbish. We talk about the concept of skill development. Rather than giving false promises like you will get a job, rather we want to talk how to get a job and what is the current issue right now. And the ideology, everything revolves around the concept of spend less, learn more, and what abroad education provides to the students. This is what we are going to, discuss today. So, once again, I welcome you all for the live show. And as always, the numbers are here. So you guys can contact us. We'll be more than happy to answer your question. So the first point here is many parents, they have been asking us, why we need to plan at UG level itself abroad. Rather than that, I would like to look at it this way. Why not UG abroad? Why not? Because the cost to study in a deemed university or in an autonomous college, which is well known in South India, is expensive compared to studying in a European public university. This is what is the ground reality. Studying in India is costlier compared to studying in a European country. How many of the parents and students know this? And even in my own apartment, I look at the kids spending 7 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs for a first standard, second standard tuition fees. Then I come to an understanding, parents have started to decide and think, the more they spend on the tuition fees, better the quality. No. There is no connection between the amount of money you spend and the quality of education. That depends on the institution's intention. That depends on the school's intention. Only after looking at the intention of the institution, we need to join. If the institutions if focus is making money, even at the microscopic level, you cannot find quality education. And if the institution's focus is high quality education, you will find it abundantly. It's very simple, whether it's schools or UG or PG, whatever. Join in institutions which doesn't focus on money making, problem solved. When the institution's focus is making money, we go join there. Searching quality education is a joke. This is what is the problem. And always please believe in lack of skills. Do not believe in lack of jobs. Jobs are always there. Whether do we have the skill set to acquire those jobs is the biggest question mark. And what is the easiest way to develop your skill set? To study in a non-commercial university. And that we provide to students to study at a cost of either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards free structure. The students can grab it with both of their hands, this golden opportunity. September 2026 applications are open. January intake applications are also still open. So contact us. You can study in top class public universities with medium of instruction, 100% English. And even though the other countries are literally kicking us out, I still see students applying for Australia, New Zealand, US, UK, Canada, selling their ancestral properties, taking huge education loan and going there. In the current geopolitical situation happening among all these countries, where they are against immigration, will somebody even spend 70 lakhs, 80 lakhs for their masters and crores of rupees taking education loan for bachelors? I fail to understand. Is the world currently in a situation where we can spend crores of money on education and get it back? No. Okay, at the same time, should we stop studying? No. We should choose options with high quality education at an affordable cost, and mixing both in the right combination will lead to very high level of success. This is what we have been seeing with our students for the past several years. So, anybody wanting to ask me questions, they can ask me questions in this number 988-445-7722. I'll be more than happy to answer you. And as always, this is our 16th year in this abroad education industry. No false promises, no fake commitments. Openly, we explain everything and we motivate the children. Instead of telling them you will confirmly get a job, we will tell them how to get a job. And it's again I say one more open challenge. Nobody else will come on a social media and tell to the international, foreign students, foreign aspirants, going abroad aspirants, don't do part-time job, focus and study. Nobody will say, because you will get PR, you will get citizenship, you are going to get a lot of money in your part-time job. These are all marketing gimmicks. And just for the sake of their commissions, they bury the students' future down under. This is what is happening. And all the agents and consultants will only tell you, we do free services. How do you do free services? Because you get paid commissions from the university. Will any top class public university across the globe even pay 10 paisa commission? No, they will not pay. So these agents and consultants, they do not care. Not everybody, majority of them. But, or in other words, whoever says, I do free services to the students, this is what they do. This is what is happening. And this is why we create awareness. Constantly we do this live. This live itself is like, second live session in this particular week. Constantly creating awareness and enlightening students on these two fundamental concepts. Believe in lack of skills, do not believe in lack of jobs. And also spend less, learn more. And life is once. Travel, meet a lot of people, get exposed to a lot of new culture, make friends all across the globe and be the best in your subject. This is what we always try to say. So that's how it is. So then, you can note down the number 988-445-7722. I'll be more than happy to get your questions on the screen and I will answer them. And of course, the best question wins a small gift voucher from our side, just in the view of appreciating the time they spent to write an excellent question and ask us, basically. So when the child goes abroad at the UG level itself with medium of instruction 100% English at a cost lesser than studying in Chennai, these European top public universities provide several benefits for the students. First thing is highest qualified, knowledgeable, committed professors they get. This is what is the fundamental point of going abroad. Excellent, amazing professors, industry connected professors. They are connected with technology and they work with them day in and day out. They just don't do teaching alone. They learn and they teach. It's like a parallel activity for them. That's why the syllabus is always industry connected. That's why the syllabus is always at par with the industrial requirement, which is important. See, I see plenty of professors in our country. They have finished PhD 10 years before, 5 years before, 20 years before, 15 years before. And after that, after their PhD, what level of, connection they have with the industries? Are they currently into live projects or just teaching? I'm not telling again everybody, but majority of them. They have no connections with industry level technological revolution that is happening. So this is first point. Then the latest syllabus, excellent infrastructure the students get. Latest syllabus, industry connected syllabus. And students cannot memorize or mug up and study. This is what is the need of the hour. And this is what we provide to the younger generation in their undergraduation level itself. So we have two questions. One from Muhammad Anas. What about pharma courses, sir? Masters in pharmaceuticals. Muhammad, we don't have a lot of options. when it comes to pharmaceutical. Maybe 1 or 2 options here and there we have, but not many options. So you can contact us in the same number. We will be able to give you more information. The next is from Prabhakaran. IELTS is mandatory for studying in Europe, sir. No, IELTS is not required by majority of the countries. IELTS is required only by few countries, and the other set of countries, they conduct a Skype interview. So nothing to worry much about the IELTS, Prabhakaran. Yeah. Next is by our friend Maulishwaran. Hi, Maulishwaran. I have been watching your interviews and study abroad programs since 2020 and 2021 and ended up doing bachelor's in India. What am I supposed to do in my master's management role, and what will be the tuition fees? See, you're watching our videos from 2020 to 2021. See, it's all about taking the next step. And I have never given any false promises like, it's so easy to study there, employment, blah, blah, blah. No false promises. So you need to take that next step to move forward. And nowadays I have started telling youngsters, by the age of 25, he or she should have traveled to 25 countries. This is what I've been telling to youngsters right now. So, yeah, and then you can take up masters in management, international business, project management. Several topics are there when it comes to management. And I am planning to do MBA after 3 to 4 years. So, okay, because the more you postpone, lesser is the probability that you will come back to studies. But I'm just telling about the general data, not about you. But we don't process profiles beyond the age of 25. Okay. So, Jude Philip, do the universities in Germany or France have age limit? They don't have age limit, but I have an age limit in my office. Maximum 25, 26 is what I process for masters. And when it comes to bachelors, maximum age is 20, beyond which I am not processing students' applications because they will not get the visa. That is the prime reason. Okay, so you are 30 years. So Jude, don't mistake us, but thanks for spending time on this live and asking this question. And this is only my requirement. That is, I don't process beyond the age of 25, 26. Maybe the other consultants promoting UK, US, Australia, Canada, they will do everything. Even 55-year-old grandfather also they will do. But here in our case, we don't process because, brother, because of the visa issues, and we don't want to get you a visa refusal. And I don't want to do anything when I know the outcome. I don't want to trouble the students unnecessarily. The next is Darul. Hi, sir, now I am studying in forensic science and criminology, degree in Tamil Nadu. I am planning to do PG studies. Okay, we don't have such options, Darun. When it comes to our top public universities in European countries, I don't have study options to offer you. So don't mistake. Aravindan, good evening, sir. Hello, good evening, Aravindan. Happy Saturday. Like you mentioned about various, are there any courses related to filmmaking with scholarship? Filmmaking I have, but I will never promise anybody any scholarship. Even though hundreds and hundreds of my students have got scholarship in the previous years, the number of scholarships given to the students have become drastically low, brother. The fees is either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards. When it comes to filmmaking, I have few options in Hungary. So contact us if you like it. You can process it. Okay, wonderful. Thanks to Prabhakaran, Maulishwaran, Jude, Darun and Aravindan for all your questions, and I hope I have answered with the best of my abilities. So nothing like doing your bachelor's itself in a foreign country, and you talk to any student who has completed his bachelor's here, if they had known this is what they are going to go through, and if they have a time machine, for sure they would have opted their bachelor's in a European country. This is what it is. And this is what kids, when they come to our office, they say. Highest quality of education and non-commercial education is what is most important. But when you go join an institution who is just looking to loot your money and putting your head into that institution, and even if you use a microscope to search quality education, you will not find. Very simple. Look at the institution's intention. Then join. This is what we say, and we always say this also, because if not for NITs and IITs and IIM, we do not recommend anything else in India. Non-commercial institutions is where you need to do your UG or your PG and move forward. That's how it is. Any more questions? If you guys have, you can ask me in this particular number. The next topic that we wanted to discuss in this live session was, students are always confused. After my UG, do I immediately do my PG, or I work for a few years, then come back to studies? See, what happens here is, I am not telling about your individual case and I am not predicting your future. I am just sharing the data that I have seen over the past 16, 17 years. See, the point here is, once the student starts working, the probability of them coming back to studies is really, really less. I actually don't see them coming back in majority of the cases. Even if you look at this 2025 just completed intake, majority of the students I send them abroad is 2025 passed out students and few from 2024. Other intakes are all single digits. Out of sight, out of mind. So instead of postponing your education studies plan, you can rather, do it immediately right after your masters. That would be much better, because these European public universities, whether it's a management course or an engineering course, they do not need work experience. So you don't have to worry about work experience. You can start your masters, because your neighbor, uncle, or some your relatives, they will always say, work for a few years, then you can plan for your masters. That is all old school. Sooner you finish your masters, the maximum you develop your skill set, then when you hit the job market, the mileage is more. When you have start, stop, pause, all these models will only take us away from our absolute mission or your target. This is what I've seen. I'm just sharing data. I'm not predicting anybody's future here, and that's foolish also, which we will never do. So we just share the data based on which the students and parents can plan. An open, transparent approach. We request the students to focus on skill development. We don't encourage students taking a lot of education loan, and we don't encourage students to do their part-time jobs, which is exactly the opposite with other agents and consultants. What they will say, you can do part-time job, it's very easy to study, and you will surely get a job, PR, citizenship. And also they say, we do free services. Whenever an agent says, I do free services, immediately run away from the office. Why? Because he is dumping you into a useless, degraded university. Very simple. Very, very simple. That is why a UK promoting agent will never promote Oxford or Cambridge. A Canada promoting agent, they will have big names. Study in Canada. We promote Canadian universities. Okay. Do you promote Toronto, British Columbia, Calgary, Dalhousie? No. Why? These universities are world renowned. Naya paisa commission they will not pay. And they cannot tell the students, we do free services. This is what is happening. These guys pick up universities and colleges where nobody joins, or where they have tie-up and they get huge commissions. That's where students are dumped. Just because these countries are famous doesn't mean all the universities in this particular country are good. No chance. So any agent and consultants, when they say we do free services, immediately run away from there. So we work in a very open, transparent manner. If, for example, Netherlands, we promote TU Delft. If it's Sweden, we promote KTH. If it's France, we promote the top public universities in that particular country. And if it's Italy, we promote Politecnico di Milano. So these sort of universities is what we promote in an open, transparent manner. But we openly also say, what is the charges? Because these TU Delft or KTH or Politecnico di Milano doesn't pay commissions. And we don't work under that. We openly explain what is our charges and place the students into top public universities. Rather than telling the students we do free services and joining them with degraded universities for the sake of commissions, which we don't do. But unfortunately, ESC model is followed, this way of, explaining the processing fee model only done by ESC. Entire abroad education industry works under this commission model. Commission. And the students are being dumped there. This is where the problem starts. So the next question is by Rohit. Sir, what do you think about doing MBBS in European universities? I heard there are some universities which have cadaver facility in Georgia. Okay. See, first of all, Rohit, Georgia doesn't come under the European Schengen country. Georgia is a Euro-Asian country. You can find this, I guess, in the Georgia and Armenia's website, Indian Embassy website. I mean, they are not Schengen countries. Please understand that. And I am talking here only about Schengen countries, Rohit. Okay. And whether it's a European country or a non-European country, Rohit, if you want to become a successful doctor, study medicine only in Indian government medical colleges in free seat. Do not go abroad for your medicine. It's useless. And do not study medicine in a private colleges. It's of no use. Study medicine only in government medical colleges in India. Don't go abroad for medicine. And I have not sent students to go abroad for medicine in the past 10 years. And how many ever years I operate my 4 offices, Chennai, Trichy, Coimbatore, Bangalore. We don't promote medicine. Going abroad for medicine is pointless. It's useless. Don't feel hurt if I say this. Those students who are studying there, because 81% failure of foreign medical graduate exam, which you have to write when you come back to India, 82% failure. So how can I, leaving ethics and morality, how can I promote all these things? That's why I don't promote medicine abroad. I discourage students going abroad for medicine. So any more questions if you guys have, you can ask me. And we have some specific free education options, not only in Germany, other countries also, specifically for mechanical, electrical, civil engineering students. We have 0 fees. The students are selected based on some Skype interviews or a small interview. IELTS not required. Living expenses in these countries where they provide free education is 30,000 rupees per month. So you can opt for these sort of options. And for this particular free education option, the tuition, meaning the final year students alone cannot apply for this particular thing. For German free education, final years can apply. But this particular European country's free education option, anybody other than a final year student is eligible. So contact us. We'll be more than happy to guide them through the process. And Europe Study Center is the only company which promotes free education at pan-India level. Why nobody promotes German free education? Why nobody promotes free education in France? Why nobody promotes free education in Belgium, Austria, Luxembourg, Slovakia? Why nobody will promote? Why? Free education will not get them commission. Commission is the only mission in abroad education industry. And we break that ideology. Not only breaking that ideology, sending thousands of students. That's why, I have posted 100 interviews in my YouTube channel. 100 interviews of students whom I had sent, who are currently studying in who are currently working in a European country. My own students, currently working. 100 interviews I have posted. Can any other agent, consultant, even dream of posting 20, 30 interviews in your YouTube channel? And even if you post, please explain how much they spent for their bachelor's or master's and have they recovered their money. This is very, very important. So, we need to be cautious. We have to be very cautious. In the current geopolitical situation, we do not know which country is going to fight with which country. Only when we open the newspaper tomorrow morning or only when we open the YouTube, we get to know who are the friends of our country, who are enemies of our country. In that situation, do you spend 50 lakhs, 70 lakhs education loan on a country? And I really feel pained looking at kids spending 80 lakhs for your masters into Australia. They are having anti-immigration rally and they are kicking Indians out. And they have 50% visa refusal as reported by Economic Times or Hindu. Which newspaper I forgot. So this is the situation right now. And we need to understand all these things. And then plan accordingly. I still fail to understand. 80 lakhs education loan for masters in Australia and New Zealand. My goodness. Okay, sir, my father has crores and crores of money. No problem. Please go study in Australia. But students with limited funding are taking education loan, going to these sort of countries in the current geopolitical situation. I would strongly request not to go so. Next question by Pranav. Sir, in Czech Republic, a good option to do bachelor's in electronics. See, Czech Republic bachelor's in electronics, it's still a work in progress. So you will have plenty of other countries for your bachelor's, brother. Pranav, contact us. We will surely guide you. Okay. And nothing like going abroad at UG level. Nothing like going abroad at UG level. And for that, you should be mentally prepared and your parents should be ready to support you. Okay. And we need to break these ideologies. Like, how to say, we should study in UG in India only. And for PG only, we need to go abroad. Break these ideologies. This is all of no logic. You are interested. Your parents are ready to support you. Of course, they should support you financially and with their blessings. Just pack your bags and fly. Next question from Raj. Hi sir, I am Raj. Thank you, Raj. I am currently studying third year biotechnology AML. I don't want to say the university's name. How do I prepare enter best universities in Germany? See, Raj, very simple. See, first of all, no specific preparations and all required to enter into Germany. Okay. The thing here is you need to understand and study. That is most important. Whatever you are trying to study. You have all these chat GPTs, Perplexity or YouTube. Any concept you type, you get pictorial representation of the same. So understand and study when it comes to the programming. You will have plenty of channels explaining you how these things are done. So understand and study. Next is don't plan for Germany alone. Okay. It's so competitive. So please plan multiple options. Have plan A, plan B, plan C, then proceed. And if students you are in the third year, so you should contact us when you enter your final year. And students watching this interview, if you are in the final year or completed your studies, you can straight away start your application process for January, September 2026 intake. Okay. And next question by Dinesh. Sir, for agriculture, which country is good? All the countries are really good, brother, when it comes to agriculture. And I have few options when it comes to agriculture. Same like pharmaceutical. I don't have a lot of options. So contact us. We will send you the options. If you like it, we will surely process it. Next is from Tiruchelvam. Hello, sir. This is Tiruchelvam. Is IELTS required for applying to a European public university? It's not required. Majority of the universities and countries do not require IELTS because they conduct a Skype interview. And see, IELTS is only 5th, 6th standard grammar. It's not a big deal. And or else can we apply using our state board exam English mark? Yeah, that will do in several cases. In certain countries, they need IELTS. So accordingly, you guys can plan. Okay. So, a lot of questions. We already had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Super. Students asking the questions. See, these shows I constantly keep doing it. Tomorrow also we have a webinar. Every Wednesday, every Sunday. Tell me which company does 2 webinars every week. Free webinar. Every week 2 webinar. Wednesday, Sunday, 7:30 p.m. live. I am doing that for the past 5 to 6 years. Constantly creating awareness. Which agent and consultant is doing it? Tell me. Nobody else cannot do it. Only Europe Study Center. And without any false promise. That's what one parent was telling. Sir, whatever you're telling to tell us here, it's all completely opposite of what I heard outside. Yes. There they present a rosy picture. Here I present a realistic picture. And I have never told, and again I am telling, I will never say all the student I sent became, they are all settled in life, etc., etc. No. I only facilitate your admission and your visa process. Admission, how well you do in the interview, it depends on that. Visa interview, how well you do in the interview, it depends on that, basically. So, we have 99% visa success ratio. Who else has this success ratio in entire India? 99%. Why? I recruit only genuine students interested to study with genuine documents, studying in genuine universities. And there is no chance of visa refusal. 99% I don't have visa refusal. This is my statistics for 2025 and by far the number one. Other companies, they have an average of 50-60% visa refusal. Okay, the next question is from Harshal. Hi sir, I am Harshal. I am a commerce student and planning bachelor's in Germany. I have an interest in football and that is why if Germany, no, so which country will be better? See, bachelor's, I don't process Germany. There are several factors and they need 13 years of school education. And you are keen in football. As you know, all European countries, same like cricket in India. That's the same when it comes to football in their countries, basically. So, you all can plan, no worries. And we have a lot of options when it comes to bachelor's in commerce and management. So, absolutely no worries. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Arshalan. I appreciate. I'm really happy with this live session because I've already got 2-3 questions from my young bachelor students. The whole of my mission is many kids equal to my masters. I want kids to go at UG level itself. And if you want to know my students' experience after studying bachelor's here, bachelor's in a European country, text to this number. I will share you a folder of just with bachelor's videos. I have complete folder, 100 student interviews I have. Bachelor's alone, we have a separate folder. She can send it to you guys. Next question from Harini. Hi sir. Hi Harini. I have a doubt. Can I switch my domain in PG abroad? I am doing BTech in a non-electronics field, but I want to pursue my PG in electronics. Is it possible? Not possible. See, from any domain, if you want to study management in your PG, you can. But for example, if you had studied mechanical in your bachelor's, you cannot do electronics in your PG. But for example, in UK, you can do bachelor's in physics, master's in biology, even PhD in chemistry. Some universities, not every university. Because in UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand and all, only one document is required. What is that document? Paisa. Money. That is all they need. Here, it's strict entry requirements. And cross majors in majority of the cases, excluding management, is not possible. Next by Prabhakaran. Sir, I have a CGPA of around 7.03 out of 10. Am I eligible for master program to study in European top universities? Why not, Prabhakaran? Why not? Why not? You can study. 7.03 is still a good mark. See, anybody walking into Europe Study Center, we can place you into top public universities more or less irrespective of your marks. Okay. But if you specifically tell me, sir, only this country, only this university, this is where the problem starts. And we promote only the premier university in that country. Just for the sake of country, we will not compromise the university. Once you compromise the university for the sake of country, it's equal to operation success and patient no more. And what these agents do, they find all these fancy countries' names, US, UK, Australia, New Zealand, Canada. And we go study the useless universities in these famous countries. No point. Never compromise your university for the sake of country. Country doesn't matter as long as it's a developed country. Study in top public universities in that particular country. And agents do not promote top public universities in that particular country because you know the answer by now. I have already told this several times. Commission. That's the only mission. Whenever an agent says, I give you free services, run away from that place because you are being dumped into a degraded university. Only degraded universities pay commission for technical programs. Please understand this. And don't fall for it. And when an agent is giving you free services, ask him, then how do you run your offices? How is the AC functioning? How is the bulb working? If you are giving me free services. Always understand. The lesser the quality of university they go, higher the commission. Higher the quality of education at that particular university, literally zero commission. Please understand this. Okay. Any more questions? If you guys have, you can ask me, or else, few more minutes, we will wrap up the session. And again, as always, excellent support, lot of questions. So, and then, as I always tell you guys, September, January 2026 intake applications are open. And life is once. You should travel, meet a lot of people, get exposed to a lot of new culture, make friends all across the globe, and be the best in your subject. That's very, very important. And again, I see a lot of youngsters, coming to my office at the age of 28, 30, 32, 34. Sir, I met you. I had visited your office several years back. That time my friend misguided me, telling them going abroad is a waste. And now I repent. And now my career is not moving to the next level. I need to develop my skill set. Now can I go for masters? My wife is telling me she will take care of the kids. I said, sorry, it's too late. We don't promote or process applications beyond the age of 25, 26. So that's how it is. Hello, sir. I'm Lokesh. Currently doing BSc in computer application. I am planning to do my master's in computer science or any other field. See, BSc computer application means 3-year degree. Okay. I am making it very clear to you. 3-year degree, I'm not telling impossible, but to get an admission for a 3-year degree in a German top public university is challenging compared to a 4-year degree. Okay, 3-year degree to get admission in a German public university is challenging. So opt for European countries which is fine with 3-year degrees. Okay, that is where it becomes more easier, because plus it's a BCA degree. Even BSc is slightly better, but BCA is even more challenging to find an admission into Germany. Is it possible for me to get into a university with less tuition fees or a scholarship? See, there is no scholarship, brother. As I have always been very clear, the tuition fees starts from either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards fee structure, and I am getting scholarship only for 10 to 15 students out of my 1,000 students. So I don't want to give false promises or fake commitments. Do not plan anything with scholarship. The tuition fees is either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards plus 30,000 rupees per month onwards living expenses. Okay. Maulishwaran, I am in my pre-final year mechanical engineering degree in bachelor's. Super excellent. See, nowadays, Maulishwaran, everybody is studying only computer science. I am so happy I am getting questions from students doing commerce, electronics, management, and now mechanical. Very, very happy. I want to do my master's in Europe, either for management or engineering studies. You can choose tech management. That option is also there. Industrial engineering. Manufacturing, production, quality, marketing, combinedly you will study in industrial engineering. You can opt for that option. Can you tell me the month and year of starting the process? See, once you enter the final year, you can start the process. Okay. And best wishes. If you are in your pre-final year, you are planning for 2027 September. That's how it is. And next question from Naveen. I am a mechanical engineering graduate who is currently working in a US based company that is within my domain as well, which is fantastic. I am thinking of doing my master's in Germany in engineering after 2 to 3 years of experience. I have 7.96 GPA. I mean, it's all your wish. Okay. But the more you postpone your studies, lesser is the probability that you will come back to master's. I'm not predicting your future, but I'm just sharing you the data. Secondly, many countries, for example, Czech Republic and all, for instance, they are not taking applications beyond the age of 25, 26 for nomination at the embassy. So the sooner you finish your masters and hit back the job market, it's better. But again, you can decide based on your situations and circumstances, or we can even have a small chat. We will share our experience and input, and you can decide, Naveen. And best wishes to you. Hi, Priya here. Hi, Priya. I have 6.5 CGPA only. Why do you say only 6.5? Just say, I have 6.5 and you should be happy about it. You should not say just 6.5. In my passed out 2023, how possible to get top? Yeah, we'll place into top public university. But if you are too specific on Germany, this is where the problem starts. Don't be specific on any country. As long as it's an excellent Schengen country, you are safe. This is what I process. Don't worry, Priya. We will do it. David, planning to do my master's in UK. Humble request, don't go to UK. Agents are promoting UK because 2 to 2.5 lakhs commission per student. Peak unemployment, 35-40 lakhs you need to minimum spend for a 1-year degree. And when it comes to technical programs, masters should always be 2 years. 1-year degree for technical courses is not valid. Even in India, it's not valid. Agents will promote it for commissions. Their own agents and consultants, they will not send their own children to UK or Ireland because they know it's of no use. So save yourself. That's all I can say. Okay. So, and also people watching this, I would like to know your feedback. Are you liking this particular format, or do you have any suggestions? Please let me know so that I can make modulations in the upcoming live, because we plan to do at least 2 live shows every week in Instagram and connect with you guys. And yeah. So the next question is from Praveen. Hello sir, this is Praveen. Hi Praveen. I have completed my BTech mechanical engineering, working in core industry, but as a production supervisor. Excellent. Hats off. I was considering doing MS course in like energy engineering, industry, operational management. Fantastic option. What are your options about these? And suggest me universities across with less or no tuition fee. See, Praveen, for mechanical, we have 100% free education options. industrial engineering, automobile engineering, several options we have with zero fees for a mechanical engineering student, and also for electronics and civil also we have. I mean to say, in Germany we have options for all departments, but specifically in a European country we have options, and it's excellent domains that you have chosen. But always, my dear core engineering students, masters is important. How many ever years you work, you need to do your masters and hit the global platform to propel forward, to move forward. Okay? Yes. And people will say, AI is the future. Why are you studying mechanical? See, those people talking without brains, don't listen to them. And I am not telling, for example, same in the case of Praveen, as a mechanical student working in core industry, I am not telling you don't learn AI. No. Learn your core engineering and also learn how to use AI for your core engineering. This is where is the killer combination. Just learning AI alone, no use. You need to learn your core engineering and also adapt yourself to use AI for your core engineering practices. This is where you are going to succeed. You have to learn AI, you have to learn data science, but as a subject, as a tool, not just as your degree. It's not going to take us anywhere in majority of the cases. This is what the European professors, they have been telling me. So that's what I share it with you guys. Okay? Praveen, I hope I have answered your question. Hello sir, I am Rakesh. Tell me about the Erasmus Mundus joint scholarship program for MSc Groundwater and Global Change Impact and Adaptation. See, these are all specific programs. And then, the admissions are slightly competitive in majority of the cases. So I need to look into the program modules and the structure of it, and also which university offers it for me to even tell you the probability of getting an admission. See, in general, don't count on scholarship because scholarships are drastically reduced and the fee structure is either free or 3 lakhs per year onwards. Okay. So I'm also looking forward for your comments. Are you liking this particular format? Because, you guys should like it. And if at all you have any comments or feedbacks, and also if you have any topics to suggest me for the upcoming live shows, I'll be more than happy to talk about it. And we have like more than 20 questions this session. And every Saturday, there will be a live session in our channel to connect with you guys, talk to you guys, create awareness. I have to create a lot of awareness. UG abroad, we have to create awareness. PG abroad, we have to create awareness. We need to tell the students spend less, learn more. And we need to tell the students don't fall into this useless commission model. When somebody tells you, I do free services, ask them, who are you to give me free services? Are you my uncle and auntie or my father or mother to give me free? Why are you giving me free services? Students and parents are not asking this. When we say we charge you, they ask question. When somebody says I do free services, you ask question. Why are you doing it free for me? Because they're doing it free because they promote inferior universities which pays commissions to attract students. This is what is happening. See, nowadays the world has become this way, my dear friends. I have to make a lot of money. My family has to make a lot of money. And my neighbor should die. This is how the world is operating right now. We should never work that way. It's all a chain. You do good things, you get good things. That's why, we are against these sort of ideologies. We will never promote a, commission paying university. We will never promote MBBS abroad. We will not promote PG diploma abroad. We will not promote 1-year degrees abroad. And we will never ask a student to spend a lot of money for education, even though he has thousands of crores. No. Our ideology is very simple. Spend less and learn more. Can any open challenge? Can any company in abroad education industry, can they match our ideology? No, absolutely not possible. And just after this live, it's still only 5 o'clock. Many agents and consultants offices are open. You ask them, UK, you are promoting UK. Why don't you send me to Oxford or Cambridge University? A Canada promoting agent, ask them, why are you not promoting what? Toronto University. A US promoting agent, ask them why you don't promote MIT. Then you will get to know what I am talking about. They will never promote such universities because they don't get commissions. Next is from Rohit. I am a final year BCA and learning data analytics. Can I do my masters in supply chain? Yeah, you can. Few options are there. We'll be more than happy to guide you through. Wonderful. So Lot of questions. So I hope, genuinely hope you guys had a good clarity. And now I need to select the best question that I have got. All are good questions, by the way. I would like to give it to my friend, my student Rohit, who came up to the session asking for medicine related. This will also serve as an awareness, because medicine, we should never go abroad. Medicine related studies, please don't go abroad. It's waste. Medicine study only in Indian government medical colleges. So Rohit's question was, what do you think about MBBS in European countries? And I heard there are some countries, some universities which has cadaver facility in Georgia. So don't believe all those things. That's all I would say. And Georgia is not a Schengen country, by the way. Georgia is a Euro-Asian country. And today's gift voucher for the best question goes to Rohit. And you will get the gift voucher by the moment I finish this live into your WhatsApp number. Okay. Thank you so much, with the hope that you all like this session. It's almost 50 minutes. I have never done 50 minutes live show, and with the genuine hope that you all liked it. And if you have any comments, feedbacks, please let me know. September 2026 intake applications are open. And all I'm telling is, whether you plan to go abroad or you don't plan to go abroad, or if you are in two minds, come collect information. Free counseling. You lose nothing by visiting us. 90 minutes, 60 minutes you spend. Come collect all information, then decide. Okay, currently you are unable to come or in out of station. You can join our free webinar tomorrow. Every Wednesday, every Sunday, we do live webinar. 7:30, you can text to this number and get the link. And tomorrow's webinar, I will be doing it 7:30 p.m. live for 40 minutes. Okay, that is all I wanted to say. It's almost 50 minutes, and thank you so much, and take care, stay safe. As always, life is once. Travel, meet a lot of people, get exposed to a lot of new culture, make friends all across the globe, and by the age of 25, you should have traveled to 25 countries. That is what should be your aim, because once you travel and get exposed to several cultures, make friends all across the globe, the way you look at life will be completely different, and we don't get stuck in this rat race. This is what is important. Okay, that's it. I've answered all my questions. Thank you so much. See you all in the next webinar, or in the next YouTube live, or in the next, Instagram live. Okay, thank you. See you all in our offices. Bye-bye.